Hello, people. Okay. If you are out there watching my video, whether you're on here or not, then the important thing is that you have to watch this thing and you have to figure out that there's magic from God, okay? Some people don't want to believe that, okay? A lot of Christians call it miracles. I'm just telling you, it's actually magic from God. Another name you could call it is mindfulness. Mindfulness, magic from God, or miracles. All three are the same thing. I'm going to teach you how to do one right now. Okay? So, what you need to do, first of all, is realize that most of humanity spends its time living inside our head, right? We think what we think, which tells us what we should do and where we should go and all this stuff. It's all in your head, okay? But what I'm asking you to do is to make your consciousness, the part of you that knows it's thinking, make that part of you ignore your brain for a little while and bring it into your eyes, okay? Just be your eyes for a second. If your brain tries to interrupt you and make you think, then tell your brain to shut up and just be your eyes, okay? Go into your eyes and then open them and look around your room or your world or whatever and notice in your peripheral vision, did my nose just shrink? Like, oh my goodness. Don't stare at it. If you stare at it, it might come back. If you stare at it too long, you might start to see it again. But if you don't stare at it, if you just kind of notice that it's gone or that it's shrinking or whatever, you should do this on a regular basis. When you look in the mirror, please, please, for God's sake, don't stare at your nose, okay? If you don't stare at your nose, then you'll realize that you're actually prettier or whatever than you thought you were. Okay? Maybe you won't think everything's perfect, but you will think that I'm not Pat. You will realize, hey, you're beautiful. God made you a beautiful creature. And don't stare at your nose, okay? There's a whole lot more to you than your nose. There's a whole lot more to you than your brain, okay? So don't live there all the time. Get out of it. Get into your eyes every now and then. Every now and then, get into a different body part. When you're in your eyes, then you can dance. Realize that as soon as I get out of my head, just live in my eyes, then my hands will move on their own. They will do movements, they will dance with or without me. Okay, and all I have to do is either watch them or not watch them, look away and do something else. Whatever, it's up to my hands. Okay, it's not up to me. If I'm not watching it, then um then I don't know, you just can't be your brain. You have to be your eyes and just watch your body move, watch your hands do their thing, watch reality, live in this universe, okay? You are not I, okay? I is your brain, I is your imagination, okay? That's not you. I is what you think you are. I is your head saying this is who you are. And that's not real, okay? It's all fake. That's just imagination. Your head doesn't know who you are. Your head just knows who your head is. Your head knows that my head is really insecure and my head is scatterbrained and my head is forgetful and my head is lazy and my head is happy sometimes and sad other times and my head is a whole bunch of thoughts, okay? And they are all great and wonderful and lovely and stuff, and every now and then you do need to seriously think about what you're doing. But every now and then you can choose to not think about what you're doing and just do it. And your hands, turns out, know how to dance. Your hands do and your arms do and everything. And you can just jam out and be who you were made to be instead of who your brain thinks it is. Okay? Because your brain gets things wrong all the time. So tell your brain. That's what you can do right now, too. Tell your brain, hey, brain, shut up. You don't control my life. I'm sorry. Like, schooling. Let's just say this, okay? Teachers in general, all around the world, are teaching kids to live inside their head, okay? To live inside their brain, thinking things and stuff. And it's all good and really smart. And that is gearing kids up to be successful employees, right? We all want successful employees. Let's not teach dancers to dance and basketball players to play basketball or whatever. Let's not worry about the physical. We'll just teach a little bit, give them PE, And oh yeah, who cares about the dancers? Who cares about the artists out there? Who cares about like all the people who don't want to spend their entire life living in their head? Okay, who cares about that? Let's just teach these little kids that every single thing in life is about what you know in your little tiny, like, how much of your body is your brain? Anyway, it's like a small percentage of your body. Your body knows everything your brain knows, okay? Your brain is narcissistic. Your brain thinks that it's the only one that knows anything. Your brain doesn't realize, oh yeah, my body has eyes too. Duh, my body has a brain. So, which, okay, maybe the brain is the part figuring it out, but the body can use that just as well as the brain can use it. That's why you have to get outside of your brain so you can see what your body can do with all the knowledge that it's learned through your brain. Okay, your body knows how to do all kinds of stuff. This is the essence of mindfulness. Okay, this is what it means to be just mindful, to be aware of the fact that you are a being. You are in the universe, and the universe is in you. You are in the universe. The universe is in you, and I is your imagination, which isn't even real. It thinks it's real. It's a very narcissistic imagination, but it's not even real. It's just a little organ in your head that tells you all kinds of shit. And that is helpful. It is real in that sense. It is an organ that your body uses. But the body's actually more in control of your life than your brain is. Okay, your body actually controls way more than you think it does. Okay, your body, well, like if you have a disability like I do, then your body takes up a lot of your time. Your body takes up a lot of your mental energy. Your body takes just a lot of your self feelings, a lot of your just everything. Your body takes it on, right? Because I have a disability, so it's obvious that my legs don't work. Well, maybe they do. Maybe my brain just doesn't think they do. And so maybe, I don't know. But I think since I have a real disease and they've seen it on the brain scans and everything, they've tested me for it. They know I have MS. I think it's probably real. It's not like my brain made MS up. But I think that my body would be able to move a lot better if my brain would shut up and just let my body do its thing. But I still probably wouldn't be able to get up and run a race or anything. But who knows? Because the brain limits it so much. Because the brain knows that I have MS. Okay, the body also knows that. Because the body doesn't even, I don't know if the body feels, or if the brain feels, like, I think the body feels a little bit and then the brain takes it over, like, my body's like, ow, and their brain's like, oh, that hurts, it hurts so bad, I just hate it, that was horrible, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna just end it all, this is my life now, this is my life. That's what your brain says. Your body says, no, I didn't say all that shit. I just said, ow, get over yourself, brain. And then if your brain shuts up, then your body can go back to being who your body already is. So I hope you guys, I don't know, do that and tell me about it in the comments or whatever. Tell me about it. So, and share the idea. I don't know, like, therapists everywhere could use this, especially on big nose people. But if you already have a small nose to begin with, then I don't know if it would actually disappear where you just have like nostrils in your face. So, like, don't try it too much. So I don't know if that could happen, but it hasn't happened to my nose yet. And I've done it a million times. Okay. So I do it all the time. I try to live my whole entire life outside of my head. Okay. But that's a problem that gets you into trouble. So every now and then you need to go back in your head. But I spend the majority of my time outside of it, and it's wonderful. Like most of the time, I can't even see my nose, but I can if I kind of like right now. Right now, I honestly cannot see it. Like I can barely if I angle my chin up a little bit, I can see the very tip of it. But anyway, it's just so funny. It's so freaking funny. This universe is hilarious. God is hilarious. Okay. Anyway, it just cracks me up. And I don't know, I hope you just celebrate the body you have, celebrate the brain you have, but realize it's not in control. Don't let it control your life. Okay. You only have one life. The body only has one life. The brain only has one life. Use it wisely.